or still confusing for you, just take your time to ask. Do you have any other things that you need to add, Ibu Rakista? Things that you
Yes,
may,
okay,
yes?
just like what Mr. Spencer said here, it's nowadays I'm exposed to too many sinetron. I agree with this one. And then videos on social media and also Instagram people they are mostly toxic, you know. I stopped watching television since forever. I never watch television anymore. Just watch Netflix. It and I don't have really time for watching Netflix nowadays. I just read, and I don't have any kind of social media anymore. Now I have Instagram just for my students to post their work. I just have Twitter and LinkedIn and listen to it, something that I don't think so. Because I found that social media is really toxic. So I agree with this Brother Spencer. Kids nowadays are exposed to too many children. A few days ago, I had discussion with my students. They said that social media is really toxic. Social media is really toxic that some of them also deleted their social media because they found that in social media they always feel they are not enough. They really want to do or they feel jealous with other people, so they deleted some of their social media. So I agree with Miss Perez Spencer. This is one of the reason why the children, even though as a teacher we have told them that be a good person, look at the example, we have lots of stories to show them that this is the example of a good person, but still, in the reality, they act that way. Okay.
True. When we are talking about when we are talking about why children nowadays are rude, they fall to bullying and stuff. There are so many layers of it. All we need to do is, like take our time, take our position to at least reduce it. Maybe we cannot erase it, at least we can reduce it to our previous level. So, is there any other questions? If not, I'm just going to close the session. Thank you so much for our two speakers. Oh, we got one question here. Mr. Yusuf Alarik raised his hand. Please, the floor is yours. Yes,
Morning,
talker.
Morning, Pak Yusuf.
Yeah, sorry for not turning on my video because there is something that I have to hide here. Okay, the first the first thing is perhaps kind of comment. Yeah, tadi we talked about the copyright. Yeah, I think we don't have to worry, and I couldn't agree more with Bu Rafista because they belong to our ancestor. That's why they are called folklore. So we don't have to worry about the. Yeah. And the question is actually, Bu Rafista, if I'm not mistaken, one of the purpose of teaching by using folklore or something like that is that we can teach the culture of the language that is inside, that comes with the story. Now, if we are using the story or the folklore from our country, would it be possible for us to teach some terms like, yeah, let's take an example like the dew, the first snow in the winter, and then we how can we teach flakes or something like that, or some terms that basically do not exist in our culture through the folklore. Is it possible for us to teach the culture of the native speaker within by using the local stories? I think that's all the question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Yusuf, for the question. It makes me think. Okay, so I think that if you want to teach them about the season and or the culture that doesn't exist in Indonesia, you cannot use folk tales, in my opinion, because um, the what's that? The important thing from folk tales here is the localization instead of globalization. So we take uh, English to all the local content. But if you want to teach about um, what's that, the culture from other countries, I think the best way to teach them is by using the culture from their origin nation or their origin country, not from our country. We just want to teach English, but use our national. So they can communicate in English, but still the the topic or the material or the content is Indonesian. I think that's it. Because the focus here is localization, not globalization. If you want to teach about um, the culture of Western country, it's better for you to use the origin story from the country. That's my opinion.
Thank you so much, Ibu Rafisa. Because of the time, maybe we have to finish our session, though maybe there are lots of other questions. Well, okay. Before I close the sessions, I'm going to invite once again Ibu Yulida. If you have any last remark for the participant, Ibu Yulida.
Personal remarks. I think I'm saying it enough that I'm very honored and I'm so pleased that everyone is here. Everyone is willing to listen to my limited knowledge related to young learners classrooms. Even though session was pretty short, I hope that it becomes memorable and it becomes a place for everyone to discuss further about the futures about our education, especially for the young learners. And I'm so happy that I could be here with my friends. Pista, should we go to seven again, Pista? Our last day in Malang, we ordered all of the dim sum in one of in Wisatans in Malang, and I would like to make them a happy memory, and I believe that those happy memory make us a happy person. So that's why using the games and the teaching and learning process also create a happiness for the students, and I believe that even though the lessons are forgotten, but the memories relies on the students because we live by the memories, right? So I think that's my remarks. Thank you.
We live by the memories. That's a good remark. Now over to Miss Pista. Do you have any final remarks before I close the session?
Okay, well, I just want to say thank you so much for the opportunity given to me from STKIP Kegiatan Event International, especially for Pak Yasir Fahmi, Yasir Fahmi Hidayat.
Thank you for
Pak Yasir, thank you so much for the opportunity, and also I'm staying with me. I feel really honored here, and I'm really happy to be able to attend this this presentation to share you my limited knowledge also about teaching English to young learners. Even though I said that I've been teaching English to children forever, it feels like not really forever actually, and I don't have children. It's just theory I have, but I have is this theory, and I just implemented the theory to certain people. So I hope that this what I have shared is can be meaningful, can be used in your future and also in your class, and I think that's it. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Nice. Thank you so much once again, Ibu Rafista and Ibu Yulida. You are being humble by saying limited knowledge. That's not limited. It's something new for me because, as you know, I don't really pay attention to the EYL word before I have a child. Now I'm more concerned about it, and I learned a lot from this seminar. I do believe that other participants also learn a lot from this seminar. So this is the end of our sessions. Shall you have any further questions for our speakers? You can directly contact them, personally contact them. They will be happy to answer your questions, I believe. And then thank you so much for having me once again as your moderator for today. Now over to you, Ibu Tina. All right. Thank you very much, Ibu for being the moderator today. And thank you very much to our amazing speakers for a very insightful presentation. I believe we do learn a lot from today's presentation about teaching, using local contents to teach young learners classroom. First of all, I would like to say sorry for the inconvenience during the session. I believe that some of the participants are saying that they could not log in back again to the meeting. Well, due to the change in Google Meet policy, we can unfortunately only accept 100 participants, but still no worry because this event is being recorded and the record will be uploaded in YouTube later on, so you may catch up with the material of the presentation better by yourself. And if you have any questions to the or discussions with the speakers, I believe that the speakers are more than glad to have discussions with you personally. Well, now to remember this moment, it's time for a photo session. I all the participants will open their camera. The lecturers, please open your camera. Students, please open your camera for a quick photo session only for a few moments. Hi, Miss Dini. I see Miss Dini. Di Ibu Ida. Wah, Ibu is also here. Okay, students. Okay, wow. Oh, I hope the mention is right. From people was in Malaysia.
This is my friend.
Oh, it's your friend. Okay.
This is from Malaysia.
Hello, good morning, Miss Vista. How are you?
Malaysia.
Yes, greeting from Malaysia. You look beautiful today, Miss Vista.
Wow. Thank you for joining us.
Bu Nino,
Okay, are you ready?
sudah? Ibu Dini bisa Ibu Tri, Ibu Ida. Kita capture dia biar pakai kelihatan. Oke, one more.
Can you count? You don't know when to start and stop.
Yeah.
I don't know when to stop smiling.
How long do I have to pause?
Oh, is it done? Okay, one more time. We can one more time. Okay.
Still nothing.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. You turn off your camera again. Okay. All right. So the photo session concludes today's event. On behalf of committee, would like to extend our gratitude to our speakers and also, of course, to our participants. Not only the students, but also some teaching practitioners and other professional teachers. Thank you so much for joining us, despite all the technical issues that you experienced. We also have posted the link to the certificate. You may check the link to make and also in the chat group. If you have any questions related to the link, if you encounter any problems, you may ask us on the WA group. So that will be all. Thank you very much. We will wrap up today's event by reciting Hamdallah. May you learn something. We wish to see you again. We wish to see you again on the next event. Until then, keep safe and stay healthy. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I leave the meeting.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss.
You.
Thanks to me.
Thank you. Begin dan
Lempar ke grup ya? Absen.
yes. And we have sent the to the present list to send the certificate on the WA group ya. Sudah.
Bu Lida don't worry. PowerPoint Ibu Yulida kita sekarang
Nanti di share ya. Di YouTube aja link YouTube. Nanti di-upload di YouTube aja nanti lagi recordnya. Pakai YouTube-nya English Department yang sudah tidak pernah dipakai lagi terus. Das di Aku main game. Ada Pak Saufi masih di sini.
Mas Saufi nanti kolaborasinya Mas Saufi.
Nanti Saufi aja streaming sih.
Iya.
Ada nggak?
Mana Pak Saufi ini? Masih ya?
Ada Pak.
Masih kan?
Masih.
Namanya Pak Saufi nanti.
Di bagian streamingnya aja ini Pak. Udah selesai Bu Tina ya? Berarti udah dimatikan nih streamingnya ya? Oke. Oke, siap. Jadi, live ya Bu.